the similarities between Alzheimer's and some patients with I don't know how to call it, but maybe disassociation, I suppose, where they're living an alternate reality. One of my former employees was talking with his sister, like she was talking about how she was going on a trip, and she wasn't really going anywhere, but she believed it. And he was talking to her like, when she gets back, then we'll do this. Like somebody would, who has, like we would talk with somebody who has Alzheimer's. And just now, as I was thinking about the subject, I got to realize or accept that I myself was in a similar mind state where I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure I'll think of, as I think about this over the next few hours and days, I might come up with a solution to explain it. But I was in a similar mind state myself where I couldn't accept something somebody would say that differed than what I believed. Sounds crazy. I don't know how to explain. That's yeah, sounds crazy, but I should think about that some more, and I should talk about that some more in the days to come. So there was I've got two patients. One of them is largely functions in that mind state, I would say about 90% of the time, and another functions in that mind state about 10% of the time. And both of them, I've noticed, when they're overwhelmed is when they get to talk about stuff that doesn't make sense to the average person, like somebody who has Alzheimer's. So both of them, once both of them get overwhelmed, they get into that mind state, and the one functions largely or loosely functions when she's in a good place emotionally. She relaxes, and we can have a decent conversation with her. But as soon as things get hectic, she starts talking like about stuff that mostly doesn't make sense. I don't think I was in that bad a shape, but I just one way to explain it is, some people with this COVID stuff, some people talk about I might say, I hate to use the word conspiracy theories, but there's some stuff out there that's crazy. I would call it crazy on both sides of the fence, and I couldn't listen. I couldn't even listen to somebody talk about that, any of that. Like it was overwhelming, and I just had to like block it out, shut it out. Like what I had in my brain, I could handle, but somebody trying to throw a curveball in that was just too much, overwhelming, and I just so otherwise I could almost still function and be coherent, but I've often told people to stuff it. But it was trying to save myself from the confusion. And there's I think it's a gray jay. But these both of my new friends here and patients, I would say that they're beyond that they do talk. about stuff that doesn't make sense. And once they're overwhelmed, and I've noticed that, and so yeah, that's another way to explain it. It's like Alzheimer's. So that's that. I'm sure there's a proper term for it, medical diagnosis, but because I've experienced it, I know I can help them come out of it, and I look forward to. Bye.